Okay, here we'll be talking about the brush tool, and the hotkey for that is the B key. Okay, so when you press your B key on your keyboard, you automatically select the brush tool. Right, you'll have the brush tool, the pencil tool, the color replacement tool, and the mixer brush tool. So we'll be going over these four tools. Now the brush tool is used for painting, coloring, okay, and all that. And the first option here, you find the size of the brush, okay, and this is the hardness. All right, and you have the brush types here. Also, here you find more about the the brush, setting brushes. You can create brushes on your own. Okay, you can save brushes, you can load brushes, and a lot of it. Okay, and this will give you an option on how to work more with the brushes. Okay, the shape, how you want to, you know, like scratching. Let's say scratching, for instance. Okay, counts. You can see whatever you're doing, you'll be finding it here. Okay, percentage count. Okay, so what's happening there? Maybe texture. See what's there. Okay. Maybe dual brush. You want to make use of two brushes at the same time. Okay. Then color dynamics, and you can just walk all through this and know more about it. Okay. All right. So when you find your blend modes here, also the opacity you want to work with, how visible you want it, okay, the flow and all that. Like I said before, these options are for people who are using the tablet to work, okay, the marks and all that. All right, so for instance, let's try to paint with the pink hair. Okay, and you can use your the culling brushes, okay, to increase the size of your brush. Instead of coming here to increase the size of the brush, you can just use the culling brushes. Okay, you can use the culling brushes to do that, which are close to the P key. Already said that before. So you can see what it does simply for painting. Okay. Let's try and see how the brush looks. Okay, you can see the difference between a hard brush and a soft brush. You can see that, you see the edges, okay, how soft it is and how sharp this is. Okay, like for instance, you want to make a movement, okay, rather than holding, right clicking and dragging, you can simply click on a point and hold down your shift key and click on that point. Okay, so make a straight point, okay, or a straight drawing and all that. Okay, so the next tool talk about is the pencil tool. Okay, let's do this. Pencil tool is okay, you have same options like what you said is it has this pencil um, pencil if for drawing, those who are artists, okay, and you want to draw, okay, could do that with it. Okay, pencil tool allows you to do that. Okay, Okay, so the pencil allows you to do that, and you can find more options here. Let's see, let's try and choose. I'm trying to find a brush. See that. Let's look at this caution. Yeah. Let's try to see. There's this brush. Let's try and see if we can load kind of brush here. See, let's see natural brushes. Let's append. Okay, and so you can find different brushes, different types of brushes. Is this particular brush I'm looking for? But you get the concept of what I'm trying to say. Okay, the pencil helps you with drawings and all of that. You get we'll discuss on how you can get more brushes. Can get more brushes. Can load into your brush panel. Okay, from here load brushes and all that. Okay, okay. All right. So the next tool we're talking about is the color replacement tool, and try and make use of this image here. Now the color replacement tool simply is you sample a color. Okay, you sample a color, and that color is being replaced by what you have on the foreground. You have the different modes here in hue, saturation, hue, saturation, color, luminosity, and all of that. Okay, so let's say we want to replace um let's increase size of this. Hold down your alt key and sample. Okay, from so how it works is you pick a color. Okay, pick color, and you just click the point, any point. Okay, okay. Let's say for instance we want to change the column here. Okay, you can see that it chooses that from the tolerance. Let's if you increase the tolerance, the more the intensity. Okay, you can see that. So you could spend a little time and make a better painting. Okay, really see what it's doing. And if we are using saturation, it simply makes it darker. Okay, at that point you're talking you're worker. Okay, and hue is simply trying to go back on this now. Reduce the coloration, okay, of our selection. Okay, you see the difference in the color for our painting. Then let me go back to color so you see what I'm talking about. Okay, you can see the difference between the colors. Okay, so it reduces the coloration. That's what hue does. Okay, and tolerance is just how much of it you want. Okay, now that the last thing we're talking about here is the mixer brush tool. Okay, and we'll be using an image of this woman. Now the mixer brush tool is mostly used, basically used by people who paint. Okay, if you do painting, the mixer brush tool will do a lot for you. Okay, now all the mixer brush tool does is that it helps you. We've already talked about this. It still has the size and hardness and the brush type, okay, which you wish to use. Okay, and brush panels and all that. Now this is the brush tool. Yeah, we have here to, you want to load the brush, you want to clean. So if you clean now, you see it becomes empty, right? You can decide to load. Well, if you make so let's make samples. Okay, let's increase it a little and say we want to make samples from the hair hotkey. So you can see the sample from the hair. Okay, and see, so this makes a flow. Okay, let's say for instance we actually don't, let's use, I prefer making use of dry, heavy load, and moist. Let's work with dry. Okay. Now, once you go on dry, you see the mist here is disabled. Mist can only be enabled when the when you have wet enabled. Okay, and this wet you should know is not your brush, but the canvas. Okay, that you're working on. Okay, the canvas that you're working on is what wet means. It's not the brush. All right, so if we load in moist now, you can see the wetness is activated and you find your mist being activated. So let's work with dry first and see how this goes. Okay, and what you just simply do is you just drag. Okay, let me not paint on top so you see what I am doing and what it does. You can see the flow there. Okay, so that's what the missing brush tool does. Okay, and now when you go on moist, okay, now you have the canvas wet and you have your mist. Let's increase the loss a little bit. Let's say 50. Now you should know that this depends on what you're working on. Okay, so you have to find a good balance. Okay, and you can see what's happening. It's missing the brush with the canvas. Okay, that's why you see that it is how it is now. You can see what's happening. So you paint however you want, right? Let's say let's reduce the load. And see that, okay, it becomes more visible and all that. Let's say let's as you walk, you pick points to work with. This will actually help you create this sort of cartoonish images. Some places use the smush tool, okay, and this is the tool you could use. Yes. You reduce sample paint. So you be careful when you do this, okay? Be careful when you do this. Take your time. I'm in a hurry. I just want to show you something. That's why I'm quite making this very slow. Okay, so you could spend much time, okay, when you see what I've done here, okay. So like I didn't work on a different layer, but I would advise that you always work on a different layer and make sure you click on sample all layer so you know what you're working on and differences and all that. Okay, let's go back and you will see the difference. You can see what's happening on the image right there. Okay, so you see what we've done on the image, how it now looks. Okay, so that's it for the music brush tool and what you can actually do with it. Okay, so you take your time and try and play around and all that. You get, the more you use it, the more it becomes used, become good with it. Okay, so on this video we'll be talking about the clone stamp tool.